Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. This is a basic tutorial of video scribe and I'm going to say the basic options that are necessary for making videos in video scribe. So without any further ado, let's get started. So guys, as soon as we get into the software, there are main three rows. That's the first one which contains all the options that we are going to use. The second one is the canvas and the third one is the timeline. We can have a look at all the frames that we are making. So starting off, the first option is save or export the scribe. Scribe is nothing but the video which we make in this canvas over here. The next one is for adding images, one of the most important features of video scribe. We add the images and they draw themselves. The next one is for adding text. It has support for various fonts and other looks. The next one is for adding pie, bar or line. Suppose you have a lot of information, you can depict the information in a more practical and analytical way using the pie, using this option over here. It supports the pie option, the bar or line. The next one, as you can see by looking at the icon, you can guess is for adding music. It has a lot of tracks to add like band beat, etc. The next option which is there is used for adding voice narrations. It's used for adding like basically what we say in the common language voice overs. The next option which is here is for changing the paper texture and color. When we click this, it has various textures. Now when we click at that option, we see that this canvas has changed in its appearance. We can even add this one and it changes. So that is the function of that option. The next one is for changing the hands. Actually in the software a hand comes and draws all the images. I suggest you don't change the hand, but if you don't like the default hand you can change the various ones. By default it is in the first option which is the right hand. You can change it for a pen, a pencil, etc. Whatever you want. The second option is the canvas, which I'll explain while we use it, and the timeline, which is used for adding frames. So now we will place a image. So I will place this image of this man who's wearing a black shirt, and this is the image of that man. And after we select the image, we can reduce the time or increase the time for drawing. For example, here there is a small option called minus and plus. This actually depicts the time how for drawing the image. Here now it is by default for 8 seconds, and now when we try to reduce it, I'll keep it for around 3 seconds, and then it's okay. Now it's done, and now when we click this option which is over here which is play preview play from here, now as you can see the hand is drawing that man's image. So that's simple guys. We can add images, we can add multiple images in the same frame. For example, now I'm going to add another image which is this one which points various directions. Now we can even change it and rotate it 360 degrees. I'm going to keep it like this. I'm going to keep it a bit straight, and now it's okay. After it's done, you can preview it by clicking it as I said earlier. Now as you can see, as it was set for default 8 seconds, now it will take complete whole 8 seconds for drawing the image, which is very slow. Now we have added a man as well as the pointers. So we can change the transitions how they appear. For example, the option which is over here says change properties of this element. After we click that, we have a whole bunch of options. For example, the transitions, the animate. I suggest you to keep the animate for around 3 to 4 seconds. More than that will be boring. So I'll keep it for 3 seconds. And the next one is transition. It is actually the transition how the image comes. For example, if one image gets converted to other image, the transition which you want is selected over here. The time for the transition is selected. The move in and the morph are the other options which I'm going to say in the in-depth tutorial of this software. but not in this one. So now we have added two softwares, and if we want to increase or decrease the size, we have to just keep our cursor over the edge of the image and increase or decrease it. So now I'll place it here, and now we'll see how it will be after reducing the time. So now as you can see, the image is being drawn very fast because we have reduced the time to 3 seconds. Now we will add some text. So we'll say, hi, what is going on? Hi, what is going on? So now I have typed the text over here, and now we can change the font by clicking over the F icon over here. After we click that, we see various fonts. I have downloaded this font called American Captain. The link will be down in the description if you want to download it. It's a very good font. So I'll select American Captain, and now we'll click the stick mark. But wait one second. If you want to change the color of the text, then you should click over here, and then you can change the color. I will keep it to black. Now click OK. Now as you can see, the text is in the font of American Captain and is in the color of black. So let me reduce its size, and I will keep it here. And now we can reduce the time of the text too. I will leave it for 3.5 seconds. So the next one, which is over here, is used for adding music. There are various music tracks which are present over here which you can add to spice up your video. There are a lot of audio tracks you can add. See, as you can see, the list is just scrolling and scrolling. There are a bunch of new ones. And if you want to add any music which is not there here, you can download it from the internet. But be sure that it is a royalty free clip, or you have taken permission from the creator to not to be troubled by the copyright strike issues. So after adding the music, which I will add one, for example, I'll add this band beat which is over here, and then click the stick mark, and now as you can see, the music is being added. So I'll be back when it's done. So guys, now it's done, and the next option is voiceover. I'll not be doing this because it will become a pretty long tutorial, and I'll cover all the options that I left in this tutorial in the in-depth tutorial which I'll make real soon. So the next one is here for changing the hand. I won't be changing this because it's almost the same, but there are various options like right hand, left hand, and instrument, zip, ink pen, ball pen, etc. So you can change them, and there are various other options also, like the pens which you want. So like there's a pinpoint ball pen, crayons, sketch pen, etc. You can change them, but I will suggest don't change them. The default one is pretty good. So after you have added the clips, you can only view one by one. But what if you want to view all them? That is where this option which is over here comes handy. So as you can see, even the music was pretty good, and you can add various other music tracks. So that's pretty much it for this video guys. I hope you like this video, and be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, and the bell icon which is beside the subscribe button to get the instant notifications from this channel. So that's pretty much it. I hope you liked it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.